a world where you are not appreciated. Everything blames on you. Everyone gossips about you. But what if you will wake up one day and start to begin life in another universe? With the power will you be the hero? Or will you be the villain?
Hola everyone! Can you guess what those clips are all about? Those clips that you have seen are example of fantasy and science fiction genre. Let us define what those are.
But first, what is genre?
Genre is any form or type of communication in any mood with socially agreed upon conventions developed over time. In popular usage, it normally describes a category of literature, music, or other forms of art or entertainment, whether written or spoken, audio or visual, based on some set of stylistic criteria. Fantasy is a genre of speculative fiction involving magical elements, typically set in a fictional universe and usually inspired by mythology or folklore. The term fantasy can also be used to describe a work of this genre, usually literary. Here are the other examples of fantasy books and science fiction. First is The Knights and Dragons Unite by Twinkle Originals. Knights and dragons have always been enemies, but when Sir Goral and Aristar meet by chance, the unlikely friends set out to bring peace between their lands. It's going to take a show to unite them. Second example is The Boy and the Rainbow. The boy didn't mind the rain, but the gray sky made him long for the world to be colorful again. One day, the boy finds a key. The magic key leads him on an adventure exploring a magical world of rainbow colors. Third example is Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a series of 7 fantasy novels written by British author J.K. Rowling. The novels chronicle the lives of a young wizard, Harry Potter and his friends, Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley, all of whom are students of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Did you ever make anything happen? Anything you couldn't explain? You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what? Dear Mr. Potter, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
In a few moments, you will pass through these doors and join your classmates.
Keep an eye on the staircases. They like to change.
Good afternoon, class. Welcome to your first flying lesson. Stick your right hand over the broom and say up.
Wow.
Mr. Longbottom, exactly where do you think you're going?
Do you really have the scar? Wicked.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
First years should note that the dark forest is strictly forbidden, that no magics to be used between the classes and the corridors.
Petrificus totalis.
The third floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Throw in the dungeon! Understand this, Harry, because it's very important. Not all wizards are good.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
I think it is clear that we can expect great things from you.
Our fourth example is The Beauty and the Beast. It's a 2017 American musical romantic fantasy filmed and directed by Belle Condon and produced by David Coverman and Todd Laberman. Produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Montefiore Films. This film is a live-action or CGI remake of Disney's 1991 animated feature film and the 1994 Broadway musical of the same name. Itself an adaptation of John Marie Le Prince de Beaumont's 1756 version of the fairy tale, starring Emma Watson and Dan Stevens as the eponymous Belle and the Beast.
My dear Belle, you're so ahead of your time. This is a small village.
You are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Nobody deserves you.
And it's small-minded as well. But small also means safe.
I've come for my father.
He's a thief.
Come into the light. I will escape, I promise.
Look, a girl.
Who said that?
Hello.
You can talk.
Well, of course. It's all he ever does.
How lovely to make your acquaintance.
Want to see me do a trick? What happens when the last petal falls?
The Master remains a beast forever.
And we become antiques. What did you do to it?
Nothing.
Get out of here! Go!
You have to help me. You have to stand.
If she is the one who'll break the spell, you must finally learn to love.
Have you really read every one of these books?
Some of them are in Greek.
True as it can be.
Early evening comes, there's somebody else, unexpectedly. Certain as a sun,
Rising in the east.
tell us all the time.
Kill the beast!
Tell us all the time. Beauty and the Beast.
So what is science fiction? Science fiction, sometimes written to SF or sci-fi, is a genre of speculative fiction, which typically deals with imaginative and futuristic concepts such as advanced science and technology, space exploration, time travel, parallel universes, and extraterrestrial life. Science fiction can trace its roots to ancient mythology. It is related to fantasy, horror, and superhero fiction, and it contains many subgenres. Science fiction in literature, film, television, and other media media has become popular and influential over much of the world. It has been called the literature of ideas, as often explores the potential consequences of scientific, social, and technological innovations. Besides providing entertainment, it can also criticize present-day society and explore alternatives. It is also often said to inspire a sense of wonder. So here are other examples of science fiction books and movies. First is Zeta the Space Girl by Ben Hatken. Zeta the Space Girl is a true friend who not only saves her best friend from kidnapping aliens but saves the galaxy. Watch this.
Finders keepers!
Grabbing my notebook out of my hand isn't finders keepers. Zeta?
This wasn't here yesterday.
It looks like a meteorite.
I thought that kind of thing always burned up in the atmosphere.
The dinosaurs thought so too.
It looks like there's something poking out of it. Help me down.
Shouldn't we report this?
Report it to who? The science squad? Whoa. That was in the meteorite? What do you think it does?
Put it back, Zeta.
I think we should push the button.
What? No!
Come on. What do you think will happen?
Seriously, put it back! Let go of me!
This is for your own good, Joseph.
Don't do it! Huh?
It's probably an old remote or something.
I still don't think... Zeta, help! Help!
Second is Over the Moon. Over the Moon is a 2020 computer-animated musical fantasy film directed by Glenn Keane and co-directed by John Kars. In their feature directorial debuts. From a screenplay by Audrey Wells. The film was produced by Pearl Studio and Netflix distributed by Sony Pictures Imageworks. The plot follows an adventurous girl named Fei, who builds a rocket ship to meet a mythical goddess on the moon. Watch this.
I love to hear about the moon goddess.
Again?
Tell me, Mama.
A beautiful woman and a handsome man were in love. But she accidentally took a magic potion and floated away, leaving her true love behind. Now she waits for him on the moon.
Oh, poor lady, that goddess. So lonely up there on the moon, dreaming of her one true love.
Holy, that's your show!
Jin! It's just a silly myth.
It's not a silly myth. It's real. She's on the moon right now, waiting for her true love. Right, Papa? He used to believe in her. If Papa could only believe again. It's you and me, Bungie. We're the last true believers. We're gonna prove she's real. I have a superpower!
No barriers!
Papa, he ran into a wall. Ready.
Hey, Chung, I'm gonna be there soon. In my rocket to the moon.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna die!
Jin, what are you doing here? I didn't calculate your extra weight!
Whoa. What in the world?
Third is the Next Gen. Next Gen is a 2018 computer animated science fiction action film that is based on the online manhwa 7723 by Wong Nima, which was originally published in Baozu Manhwa. Wang founded and led, and is directed by Kevin R. Adams and Joe Sandberg. It tells the story of Mai Su, a lonely, rebellious teenage girl living in a world where sentient robot technology is commonplace, and 7723, a top secret weaponized robot who, through a chance encounter, meet each other and form an unlikely bond that they must use to stop a vicious threat.
Welcome to IQ Robotic.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see the next big thing? Let's hear it for the new Gen 6!
It's cool. You love robots more than you love me.
What's that, honey?
All children must be accompanied by an adult. You're coming with me, young lady.
Nope. Whoa.
Hello. Maybe we could try and be friends.
You're gonna stay here tonight. Not you, Momo.
I knew that. You judging me, bruh?
You being here is like the best thing that happened to me.
Why would you put weapons in a robot?
Something terrible is about to happen.
7723 is our only hope.
We're floating just to feel alive.
There's way too much injustice in the world. Together, we can fix it.
I promise I got your back. No!
He's so cool. What do you call him? My friend.
Wow! Thank you for opening me. Oh, look out. Here I go closing. Whee!
And the fourth is The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is a series of young adult dystopian novels written by American author Suzanne Collins. The first 3 novels are part of a trilogy following teenage protagonist Katniss Everdeen, and the 4th book is a prequel set 64 years before the original. Watch this.
We could do it, you know. Take off, live in the woods.
They'd catch us.
Well, maybe not.
We wouldn't make it 5 miles.
Welcome. The time has come to select one courageous young man and woman for the honor of representing District 12 in the 74th Annual Hunger Games.
It's your first year, Prim. Your name's only been in there once. They're not gonna pick you.
Primrose Everdeen. I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute! Our tributes, Peter Millar and Katniss Everdeen.
They just want a good show. That's all they want.
There's 24 of us, Gail. Only one comes out. So you're here to make me look pretty?
I'm here to help you make an impression.
And so it was decreed that each year the 12 districts of Pan Am shall offer up in tribute one young man and woman between the ages of 12 and 18 to be trained in the art of survival and to be prepared to fight to the death.
This is the time to show them everything. Make sure they remember you.
I just keep wishing that I could think of a way to show them that they don't own me. If I'm gonna die, I want to still be me.
I just can't afford to think like that.
What is the difference between fantasy and science fiction? At first glance, it can seem like a simple question. Science fiction often takes place in a dystopian society sometime in the future and contains elements of advanced technology. A fantasy story, on the other hand, is usually set in the fantasy realm and includes mythical creatures and supernatural powers. Though the similarities between these two genres are readily apparent, there are more similarities and crossovers between the two genres than first meets the eye. What is the importance of fantasy and science fiction genre? Both fantasy and science fiction imagine worlds that are different from our own and deal with questions of what if. As such, they both encourage the reader to keep an open mind. Perhaps this is why both genres are particularly good at exploring broader ethical, philosophical, and emotional themes.
That concludes the topic fantasy and science fiction. But wait, there's more.
Mom, I'm home. Oh, sweetie. How's your day?
I'm fine, Mom.
Oh, what's wrong, sweetie? Why are you so sad?
Mom, our exam is next week. I need to pay my tuition fee.
Oh, really? But I don't have any money left because I just paid our bills, sweetie.
But Mom, I need to pay before the examination day.
Okay, I'll find a way for that matter, sweetie.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, go rest now.
Okay, Mom.
Oh God, where can I find money for that? I still have lots of debts and I need to buy supplies for next week.
Those clips are examples of
contemporary realistic fiction. Books in the contemporary realistic fiction genre are made of stories that could happen to real people in real settings. It requires plots that deal with familiar, everyday problems, pleasures, and personal relationships, and that characters and settings seem as real as the contemporary world we know. The supernatural has no part in such stories, except occasionally in the beliefs of realistic human characters. Here are the other examples of contemporary realistic fiction books and movies. Bridge to Terabithia is a children's novel written by Catherine Patterson about two children named Leslie and Jessie who create a magical forest kingdom in their imaginations. The book was originally published in 1977 by Thomas Crowell, and in 1978 it won the Newbery Medal. It has been adapted for the screen twice, a 1985 PBS TV movie and a 2007 Disney multimedia feature film. Another example is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a children's novel written and illustrated by Jeff Kinney. It is the first book in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. The book is about a boy named Greg Heffley and his attempts to become popular in his first year of middle school. The book was adapted into a live-action feature film, which released on March 19, 2010. And an animated film adaptation was released on Disney Plus on December 3, 2021.
What is the importance of contemporary realistic fiction? One of the greatest values of realistic fiction for children is that many realistic stories allow children to identify with characters their own age who have similar interests and problems. Children like to read about people they can understand, thus, their favorite authors express a clear understanding of children. Realistic fiction can help children discover that their problems and desires are not unique and that they are not alone in experiencing certain feelings and situations. Realistic fiction also extends children's horizons by broadening their interests, allowing them to experience new adventures and showing them different ways to view and deal with conflicts in their own lives.
Good day, everyone! We are the Group 6 and the 4th presenter.
So we hope you learned and had fun in our creative documentary film that we had.
I am Hannah Amang. I am Charlene Ann Araw-Araw.
And I am Baby Chilongi Mentiza.
I am Dayan May Orasyon. And I am Giselle Ampulukyo.
Thank you and God bless!